Hello and welcome to my channel for news about the Fact Gossip 24. Please follow and subscribe for more information. Alana, your friend, is me. Let's begin.
90-Day Fiancé's Julia Trubkina reveals identity of mystery man after leaving America without Brandon. A mystery man in 90-Day Fiancé, happily ever after? Star Julia Trubkina's photos left fans confused after she left the U.S. without Brandon Gibbs. Julia and Brandon from 90-Day Fiancé, happily ever after? Season 9 were first seen in 90DF Season 8 when Julia moved to Virginia on a K-1 visa. Julia is from Russia, and once she received her citizenship, Julia wanted to bring her parents to visit her. However, Brandon was against the idea. Brandon also pushed Julia to have kids. Brandon and Julia's marital issues remained unsolved even after couples therapy on the last resort. Julia has now revealed the identity of the unidentified man in her Instagram post. "Are we look similar?" Julia wrote as the caption for her photo album that had pictures of her smoking hookah with the man. In a different photo, Julia and the man were caught jumping midair on camera with the Belgrade fortress in the background. He also appeared in a selfie Julia clicked with her parents. Julia explained in her caption that she received a lot of messages asking who is this? Julia added, "This is my brother." Julia recently revealed that she was in Belgrade, Serbia, and shared several photos with her family. One of the pictures included a man fans didn't recognize, which led to speculation about his identity. Since Brandon was noticeably absent from the photos, some followers began questioning his whereabouts. Julia posing with the unidentified man instead of her husband sparked rumors that she might be seeing someone new. However, she later clarified on Instagram that the man was her sibling, signaling her intent to clear up any misunderstandings among her followers. Julia cheated on Brandon during a brief split before she moved to the United States, and the incident has left a lasting impact on their relationship. Even after 5 years of marriage, Brandon has not fully forgiven her. Tension resurfaced when Julia attended her parents' visa interview without Brandon, signaling that the decision was hers alone and she disregarded his input. She had filed for their visa behind his back, a move that reportedly left Brandon furious, especially when the truth came out during a therapy session. Julia wants fans to know she hasn't left Brandon or started a new relationship. She will be returning for a new season of 90-Day Fiancé, happily ever after, though her and Brandon's storyline for Season 9 remains under wraps. The couple is confirmed to be part of the cast, but their absence from the trailer hints at possible surprises. Whether the show will address the current state of their marriage is still unclear. For now, Julia seems to be in a better place emotionally after spending months mourning the loss of her beloved pet dog. Mystery man no more, Julia Trubkina drops a name. Under a sultry summer sky, Julia Trubkina, known to fans from 90-Day Fiancé, happily ever after, stepped into the spotlight once again. But this time, she wasn't clutching Brandon Gibbs's hand. Having left America unexpectedly, whispers of secret rendezvous and clandestine romantic escapades followed her every move. Until now. The journey abroad. Julia's abrupt departure from the U.S., sans Brandon, triggered a social media swirl. She'd posted enigmatic sunset selfies from Europe, her suitcase by her side, but Brandon was nowhere in the frame. Observant enthusiasts pieced together flight manifests and snippet captions, some suggested Paris, others hinted at Greece. Then came the pictures, Julia, radiant, leaning into a tall, suave man whose identity she'd cleverly hidden. Rumor mill in overdrive. Speculation exploded. Was this a rebound? A new suitor after relationship breakdown? A business partner with a knack for good lighting? Theories abounded. Behind closed doors, insiders claimed Julia was reevaluating everything, from marital dynamics to personal identity. Perhaps this continental hiatus was more emotional than geographical. The big reveal. So when Julia finally spoke, via an intimate Instagram live that drew thousands, it felt cinematic. She confessed that the mystery man was Nikolai, her childhood friend and long-distance confidant. They'd reconnected shortly after she and Brandon hit a rough patch. Not a lover, she stressed, but a supportive presence as she navigated her next chapter. She shared moments, laughter with Nikolai over coffee in Vienna, contemplative walks along cobblestone streets, conversations that reminded her of home. He wasn't replacing Brandon, just helping Julia remember who she was outside a reality TV marriage. Brandon's reaction. As rumors of betrayal, abandonment, and covert romance swirled, Brandon remained silent. That Instagram live, it was Julia's story, and he didn't respond on camera. Privately? Some sources say he was processing, supportive of Julia finding her grounding, even from afar. Others suggest disappointment lingers. They built their future together, and this solo detour felt like a fork he wasn't expecting. What this means for their future. Julia's revelation deflated the hype about secret affairs, or breakups veiled by travel posts. Instead, it reframed everything as a narrative of rediscovery. With Nikolai present not as a romantic anchor but as a bridge to her roots, Julia appears determined to find clarity, both for herself and within her relationship. Will Brand and Julia reconcile? No one knows. But Julia's decision to own her story, and introduce Nikolai honestly into the public sphere, speaks volumes. It's a bold brushstroke in her unfolding portrait. Why it resonates. Julia's transparency reframes modern relationships. Sometimes we need stalwart friends, not romantic saviors. Reconnection with our past can illuminate our present. Her story echoes beyond the realm of reality TV drama. It's about self-awareness, courage, and owning one's narrative even when cameras are rolling. At 26, hailing from Krasnodar, Russia, and having weathered immigration, marriage, and healing on 90 Day Fiancé, Julia's journey isn't just tabloids. It's real. And in naming Nikolai, she chose authenticity over scandal. After all, the greatest reveal isn't who she's with, it's who she's found. Bottom line, Julia Trubkina's mystery man isn't a secret lover, it's an old friend named Nikolai, a reminder of home and self. In stepping away from America, she didn't just leave Brandon, she embarked on a path to rediscover Julia. And that's a reveal worth celebrating.